Now, if you remember when I was showing you the engine the other day, that the yellow dipstick down there is the oil and the red one over there is the transmission, and I couldn't find out where the oil filler cap was. Well, if I had looked under the driver's seat here, I would have found the other part of the engine. So I've got a bit of the engine at the front, a bit of the engine under the passenger seat, a bit of the engine under the driver's seat, and the battery in the back. Now, where is the oil filler cap, you may ask? Well, there it is, lurking down there. That's the oil filler cap, and that's where obviously I fill up the oil. So that has solved the mystery. I like the way the engine is all very light spray of pink, so it matches everything, which is quite nice. Anyway, I hope that has solved it. Well, it actually helped me as well. But anyway, that's where the oil filler cap is. If you ever buy one, that's where the oil filler cap is. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, just let me explain something. Yesterday morning, I noticed that my oil brake pad warning light wasn't coming on. Normally when you switch the ignition on, all the warning lights come on. But as you know, a few days before or the day before, I had new brake pads fitted because the brake light was coming on, and now the brake light is not on. So I'm taking the car back this morning, not only to have that light checked, but also because I'm not particularly happy with the steering. There's just something about the steering, maybe the tracking may need to be altered or something. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the shop this morning. I emailed them yesterday and they said come back at 10 o'clock. So this was yesterday. So I went off and I arrived there early, and I got into the shop on time, and this is what happened. Well, I'm in the shop. I've explained to the woman, but she doesn't really understand. So she's gone up to the shop to find out. There's my car outside, and this is inside the shop. This is a brother's furniture of the owner. He got a house and he's just storing the furniture here for now. So it's not a car come furniture showroom. It's called Mighty. It's good. It's a good. They are very helpful. So yeah, that's a nice modern one there. Yeah, but mine's a turbo. So we'll see. We'll see what happens when the girl comes back. Have a look around. These ones aren't too bad. I don't know. Let me see if I can. Just trying to get my mic working, if it's working. Yeah, it seems to be working. This green one's quite nice. With the lights on it. So I'm not sure if it's a turbo or not, but it's, let's have a look inside. Ah, green Suzuki. Green Suzuki seats. It's very similar to mine. They seem to have all the brake pedals the same, handbrake on the passenger. I don't think this is a turbo actually. I don't know. I don't think though. I don't think so. But anyway, it's not too bad. But I think this cost less than mine. I think this one cost 235, where mine was 265, and mine was a turbo. Yeah. I don't know what this one is. They tend to do all the upholstery the same colour as what the paint is. But if you buy this one, you get a nice little ribbon attached to it. But I don't know how you can drive with a ribbon on the front, but anyway. It's got fancy wheel rims. But overall it's not too bad. They're the roof racks. Different parts in case you need a new part. So, oh no. Yeah, that's the logo in the showroom. Nothing about repairs or prices, but it's all in the hands of the Lord. I just roam around while I'm waiting for the girl to come back. These are the different vans. Oh, she's coming back now. She's coming back. I have to go. Anyway, this is the workshop where they do all the major repairs, and as you can see, it's very active. What?
I came to the office.
Yeah, okay. So it's like all modern day shops. It's the roof has disappeared, probably through the tornado. But anyway, not typhoon. Sorry, not tornado. Excuse me. The mechanic is checking out my steering, and he's underneath the car in the cobbles, making indents in his back. I also found the second half of the engine, so I will show you that later. But anyway, this is where all the major repairs take place. The paint shop over there, with modern day sanding machine. It looks like he's spraying this one as well. I'll go round a bit. Oh. Yeah, lots of activity here. It goes further down. Plenty of cars here. Spraying. They seem to do okay. Like I said, they're only cheap cars, just a run around. It'll do for the time being while we get things sorted out and get another car. So I'm not complaining. These cars are quite popular actually, you see them all over the place. So there he is, checking out my steering. Oh look, when he turns the steering wheel, the wheel actually turns. Wow, that's okay. There's no need for me to get it checked, but I just wasn't completely happy with it. So it's always best to come and get things checked out, especially when it comes to safety, especially here, because they do drive like maniacs, some of them, as you can see. They use both sides of the roads, you know. There's nothing, you know, bicycles and tricycles and cars and buses and everything is here. So, but it's handy because it's nearby. The garage is just over there, and you've got the workshop here. So yeah, so I'm quite happy. Anyway, when I get back, I'll show you where the second half of the engine is and where I can fill up the oil. Believe it or not, you would not believe where it was. Well, you probably would, but not me. So I'll sign off for now. What's this rope for? To hang yourself? To hang?
What's that?
This rope, what it's for? To hang yourself?
No. No, sir. It's one, sir.
Okay. The car's nearly done. He's lining up the wheel with the side of the car as if that is the alignment. Interesting ways they've got here, but who needs an up-to-date machine when you've got a pair of eyes? Absolutely amazing. I'm impressed. Everything here is impressive. He thinks I want a fare, no thank you. Anyway, so he's taken out for a test drive. Yeah, it's coming back okay. Oh. Reversing lights work, and he's off in a flying start. Well, maybe not. He's off. Once he gets into the traffic, once he slips in between the two tricycles somewhere, yeah, he's like a rocket. Look at that, absolutely amazing. The motorbike goes into the side of him. Anyway, there he goes. Bye, car. Bye. Come back. Bye. Have you ever seen a garage with chickens running around? Look, there they go. Everywhere you go in the Philippines there's chickens. I don't know what it is with men and their cocks. I think more of them than anything else. Look at them, just roaming around the workshop. I wonder if I could introduce some cockerels to the workshops in the UK. I wonder how long they'll last. He's stopping down the road there for some reason, just on the side. You just see him sticking out. I don't know what he's doing, looks like he's turning around maybe. Or he's going to try and go across the other side of the road. The boy from the garage, I think, I don't know whether that's in a yellow shirt. I don't know what's happening. What's he doing? Disappeared. I can see the car down there. You see the shine on the mirror, on the window should I say. I don't know why. I don't know why he stopped down there. It's a bit of a mystery. This is the mechanic he was walking up. He said about the racking or something. I think the racking needs changing or something. But anyway, it's a bit of a problem because he doesn't speak English. So I'm going to have to wait and see what happens. Like it's the racking. So he's holding a spare one up.
I'll change this one. Will you rock in?
You're going to change it where?
Oh.
Down there?
Oh.
Or here? Down there?
Berapa? Assembler.
Well, this is the Philippines. I knew there was something slightly wrong with the steering. I may have to walk down to the other place and find out exactly how long this is going to take, because I need to go to the bank and go shopping as well. So he's going to replace it. Oh well, just as long as the job gets done, that's all I care. There's another one of their shops which is just walking distance down the road. This one seems a bit more modern than the other one. As you see, lots of activity going on. Anyway, see if I can get it fixed, get it sorted out. Armour taking car for the president probably. Anyway, I'll keep out of the way. So everyone's come to look at it now. Okay then. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Oh well, they said it's going to be after lunch, so I might as well walk up and go to the bank instead of hanging around. So I'll let you know what's going on later, and I'll show you where the other half of the engine is to top up the oil. Well, it's now 10 to 5 in the afternoon and I still haven't got my car back, which is a good sign, because if it was too quick, then I would have thought they would have, you know, probably done a bot's job. But anyway, I'm still waiting for the phone call. But when I walked back from the garage, I went to the bank, but then I intended to go home, I realised that I left my house keys on my car keys, which was in the garage. So I had to go to my friend's store, and she was not there, so I had to wait around until she came back, and then we went to get some shopping, and then I used her key to come home. So now that's all I'm doing now. I'm just waiting for the phone calls to go and collect the car and get my house keys back. And I apologise for the noise, there's some children outside playing, but anyway, what can you do with kids? Well, you can always cage them, I suppose, but anyway, that's not nice. But anyway, I'll keep you in touch, and I will put all these little videos together and show you again where the other half of the engine is, where the engine oil goes. So bear with me, this is the Philippines. Never a dull moment in the Philippines. Anyway, just to recap on everything, after that last video, when it was 5 o'clock, they called me just after actually, and I went and picked up the car. The car was in the last garage where they replaced it. One of the mechanics dressed in black said everything's okay. I took it out, and the steering much better. With regards to the brake pad light, that's still a bit of a mystery, because they said they changed the pads but they didn't touch the light. Now, it could be one of these Japanese things. You know, the Japanese are very clever, because I've noticed that my water temperature stays on green until maybe the temperature gets hot, and then it goes beep, and then it goes off. Now, with the brake pad warning light, it may not show when the ignition comes on, which I'm surprised it doesn't, but it may come on when the brake pads are getting low. But to be perfectly honest, I don't think I will wait that long. I will probably get the brake pads changed every 6 or 7 months maybe. Depends on how much I use it. I don't intend to keep the car a long time, because you know, it's just for me to get used to the traffic on the roads and the way of driving here. But they're good, reliable cars, but they're weird. I've driven Lexus, I've driven Toyotas in the desert and everything, and Japanese cars are pretty good, but these are particularly made for the Japanese market, and they get shipped over in kit form from Japan to here, probably when they pass their shelf life. But anyway, our baby's back home, parked up, waiting for the next adventure. So stay tuned, and please subscribe. I've got no money, I need money. No, I'm joking. Please subscribe and tell your friends, so you just view the videos anyway. So anyway, stay tuned. Thanks very much. Bye bye.